Hello everyone, it's me Lego Paradise here, and today I'm excited to show you my working Lego tennis court. This is a really fun idea that I actually designed as part of a larger upcoming creation, but since this mechanism turned out so well, I thought it deserved a video of its own. So as you can see, this model simulates a pretty intense tennis match between two minifigures who are engaged in a continuous rally as they run across the court and hit the tennis ball over the net. This is a really dynamic design that perfectly captures the energy of a game of tennis, and if I spin it around, you can see just how compact this actually is, with the whole mechanism concealed in the small area underneath the tennis court and spectator stand. This can also be controlled manually using a hand crank, which allows you to see the ball travelling in slow motion as it arcs across and the two tennis players sidestep across the service line to return the shot. And before we take a look at the mechanism inside, let's just take a look at the actual design of the tennis court, because as you can see, this is actually a studs not on top technique, which is built out of a bunch of bricks and plates sideways, including these small 1x6 channels on either side, which basically secure the tennis players in their place and prevent them from running off the court. This small spectators area is also just another way to hide the mechanism up on the top, and you can see I've included a bottle of water, a little box of tennis balls, spare tennis racket, and some plant life, which just continues around the other side and just provides a little raised seating area if anyone else wants to come and spectate the match. And here's what that looks like with all of the top parts removed. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of different components to this mechanism, so the best way to view them would be to see them one by one. The first of which is this section here, which connects directly to the handle. And this actually serves three separate purposes. The first of which is to convert the angle by 90 degrees with the help of the bevel gears. Then you'll also notice that because I'm using a small to a large bevel gear, that gears it down and makes it a much more reasonable speed. And the third and final purpose for this bit is to convert this continuous movement of the handle into a back and forth rotation, which you can actually see on that half bevel gear in beige, and this really provides the foundation of the entire rest of the mechanism. Next up we add our tennis players, and these just simply attach onto that beige half bevel gear and connect up to these long axles, which are joined with these universal joints to give them some movement, and you can see how each of the tennis players roughly slides along these white tiles, although they're a bit loose and they go everywhere at the moment because they don't have that tennis court surface in place to secure them. And then the third and final part of the mechanism is this tennis ball on a stick, which sits in the middle and is connected to the rest of the mechanism with the help of these two smaller gears which sit behind the bevel gear and just basically convert it back into a 90-degree angle with another 8-tooth gear just to gear it down and give it that wide angle which allows the ball to swing between the two tennis players, well, at least when they're secured in the tennis court. And there you go, with the court back in place, you'll see how much difference that makes, and you'll see how the tennis ball connects really nicely on top of the tennis players' rackets. So I hope you enjoyed this quick look at my working Lego tennis court, and if you did, then don't forget to give this video a like, let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like I mentioned, this is just one part of a much bigger Lego creation, and I won't give too much away, but as you can probably guess, it's gonna be something sports themed. Until then, I'll see you guys next time with even more Lego creations, and thanks for watching.